Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Dow is up 0.36%, Nasdaq going up 0.17%, S&P going up 0.15%, and Russell going down 1.31%. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500 on top, leading the way: consumer defensive, real estate, healthcare, communication services, technology, utilities. On bottom, basic materials, energy, financial, industrials, and consumer cyclical. So what do we got here on stock market map? First of all, energy sector definitely down on the day. XOM down almost 1.5% and Chevron down 0.78%. Now look at right here guys. Consumer defensive, Walmart, Costco, PG, UNH from healthcare, all are going up, especially here on consumer defensive. Even Pepsi was up on the day, and Costco leading this rally guys. Again, this thing pushing higher, and who knows, might be going up to 900 at some point. Then we got Amazon going up 0.59%, and Tesla, this thing is down on the day 0.75%, Meta flat, Google up 0.37%, Apple flat, Microsoft going up 0.65%, and Nvidia again another fresh new all-time high. But if you look at all the other chips, they're not actually following Nvidia here. And AMD, Intel, MU, all these are down on the day. Now big sell-off here on big banks like JPM, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and that is why we saw financial going down today and not doing much. And even some of these regional banks are down, so there is definitely a stress in regional banks. We saw KRE actually gapping up, and then yesterday and giving away all the gains, and even today just going back and getting really oversold at this point. But things are not looking good for Russell 2000 because of these regional banks on there, and even these bigger banks are not looking too hot at this point because JPM definitely pulling back over 1% today, Wells Fargo 1%, Bank of America 0.5%, and look at BRK right here, also down on the day 1.31%. And now let's talk about triple Q, and you can see this thing is up again on the day, even though we saw a pullback down to 451.13. So 449.50, not even getting there. And look at this guys, rising 20 SMA, which is sitting at 450.65. So we do have strong support at 450 to 449.50, and this thing getting down to that level and then coming back up and now trading just below 455. Now you can see this mini box on my screen, and why I have this, because if this thing breaks out over 455 to 456 and we can hold above that level easily, you're going to see 460 again on triple Q, and possibly another all-time high, and that's gonna be 463 plus. Now to the downside, if this is actually just buying time and consolidating, so far what's bullish here, if you look at my screen, last 3 days, look at the candle right here, entire dip was bought up. Same thing for yesterday, entire dip was bought up. And even today, the dip from the bottom definitely got bought up above 20 SMA on this daily time frame. So that is definitely looking bullish unless we take out this low down here, and that's gonna be around 440 right here, 443. If that's out, then watch out for 440 and then this gap at 436.48. Until then, until we take out this low from this candle, it's still bullish and we can push even higher. So watch out above 455 to 456, the next leg up to 460, and then 463, another fresh new all-time high. Now below 450 to 449.50, watch out for a dump off down to 443, and then 440, 50 SMA, this red line, and then this gap 436.48 on this daily time frame. On SPY ETF, it's absolutely flat on the day, but what happened here on SPY ETF again? Bulls are not giving up the support and they just keep buying, guys. I mean, look at this pullback down to this previous all-time high right here, 524 to 525. And if you actually caught the dip, well, you made a decent amount of money on SPY ETF at the end of the day. And how? Well, that is a $3 bounce to the upside. As a matter of fact, we got up to 529.15. So that is a decent amount to the upside in just a matter of few hours. Now, here on SPY ETF, well, there is strong support right here, 524 to 525. We do have resistance right here on top, that is at 528.22, but looks like we actually closed above that level. So now that's gonna become a support right here, 528.22, and below that 524 to 525, and then all the way down here at 520 down to 517. Strong support on SPY ETF. As long as SPY can hold above 528.22, watch out for continuation all the way back up to 530 and possibly up to 533, and then another fresh new all-time high, and that could be 535. On DIA, it's up 0.33%. So DIA again caught the dip yesterday and still holding a lot of calls on DIA, and again up on that position. So if you want all these trade ideas, live trading, swing trading, all that is available on Patreon. And trust me when I say this, worth every penny. So if you're really serious about trading, guys, definitely check out their link down below in the description. And now here on DIA, well, you can see right here, 50 SMA sitting at 388.25. We just need to clear that level. And look at this. We got up to 388.38 today, got a rejection, and now trading just below 388.25. So if that's out, this resistance on top, 50 SMA, you're going to see a push on DIA all the way up to 392.38 and possibly even higher, back up to all-time highs again. Now, below this 50 SMA, well, there is a chance where this thing can come back. And if that happens, watch out for the support at 385.47 and down to this critical level again, holding today, guys, 384. And 384 gives up. That means what? You're going to see more selling down to 381.43 and then 376 on Dow Jones. So IWM getting absolutely destroyed. We saw a gap up yesterday and this thing crapped, gave away all the gains and went down 1%. And now today, guys, I mean, this thing got absolutely decimated. Down 1.29%, came down to 201.65 and looks like it wants to close this gap. So I think that's going to happen early as tomorrow. We could see IWM coming down and closing this gap to 100. And this support at 200 needs to hold. If not, the next support will be down here at 198. Now, any moves to the upside, there will be resistance at 203. 50 SMA, IWM can actually clear that level right here, 203. Then watch out for a move up to, I would say 205.59, 20-day and 13-day moving average. And once we clear, I would say 205.59 up to even 206. That is when this thing is out of the woods and you're going to see more upside up to 208, 210, and possibly even 212. Right now, IWM definitely on a strong downtrend, trading below all these moving averages right here. So definitely not looking bullish. And like I said, early as tomorrow, this thing can come down and close this gap at 200. On VIX, is barely up on the day. Now, what happened again on VIX? Got up to 14 plus today and another massive rejection off of this 5-day moving average, which is sitting at 13.59 and now holding above 13 bucks. So 13 gives up on VIX. This thing can dump easily down to these lows down here at around 11.52. Now to the upside, VIX will find resistance at 13.59. And VIX can clear that. Watch out for a move up to 14.29 and then 15 bucks. Until this thing breaks above 15, there is no breakout and you're not going to see this thing moving higher. So the dollar is staying flat on the day and this thing cannot go down that much. And why? Look at this Bollinger Band here on bottom sitting at 104, and that is where dollar is trading and holding above. So 104 gives up on dollar. Then the next support comes in, which is at 103.58 down to flat 103. Now to the upside, yes, we can definitely see a dead cat bounce. And if we get that here on dollar, watch out for a move and there will be strong resistance at 104.48, and if dollar can clear that and can hold that as a support, then the next stop 105 and then 105.30 right here up to this Bollinger Band on dollar. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.